Hey, it's Stacy.
Hey, it's Hannah.
And this is
The Debrief Sesh, episode 35.
Pretty brief. I went clubbing.
I went clubbing.
This Saturday.
Yeah.
I went to Zero Tokyo for the first time.
Oh, I've never been.
Which is a new club in Shinjuku.
Yeah.
So
new って言っても結構もう経ってるけど。
そう。
New work club.
New to me. So I made a new friend recently on Bumble BFF, and we already hung out a couple of times, but this was my first time like going out like at night with her, and she's really into techno. I have no idea like, you know, I don't know anything about techno, but I was like, you know, like, let's go, like, I'm, you know, interested. And so we actually went to Swig first.
Oh, nice.
And then one of the bartenders, like, as he was collecting our empty glasses, he was like, oh, no, like, podcast girl. And I was like, oh, thank you. And he was like, oh, no, I know, like, I'm good friends with Hannah.
I think
like,
I know who you're talking
oh,
about.
okay, yeah. So I was like,
he works at
okay.
Swig.
Yeah. So I was like, oh, okay, hi. So,
うん。
and I was like, oh,
嬉しいね。
嬉しい。
いや、すぐ結構声かけてくれる。
あ、そうなんだ。
Because there's a lot of like international.
確かに。
Yeah, so yeah, I've had random people come up to me. But anyway.
So we pre-gamed at Swig, and then we went to Zero. And it was really fun, TBH. So the DJ, there were two DJs. There's like a lady DJ and then a guy DJ. I like the lady DJ better, TBH. She was playing like Bad Bunny, but like techno. Like a Tokyo Drift
Like a
remix.
good mix.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
It was like a good blend.
Yeah.
It wasn't like too... It was like harder techno, I think, but it wasn't like so hard or like fast that I couldn't like keep up with it.
I heard the visuals there are crazy.
So,
and like
本当に
lights. That's why it's expensive.
Yeah, okay. I mean, it makes sense, TBH. Like, they have dancers and stuff too. The bathrooms are clean, like, really, really nice. だけど... So that day, and this is a Friday then. So it was Friday, I worked remote. And so, majide, I had less than 1,000 steps, obviously.
Like 50.
Like, probably. 2 digits. And so that's where I started at. And then I went out and we got out of the club like 4:30 a.m. And so we were there for like a good...
4:30,
yeah, like 4:35. Like,
Yeah.
そのぐらい. And so by the time, like, we are already out, like, what, 5 hours, 6 hours? And so I checked how many steps I had. I had 22,000 steps.
Dude, so many 2 steps.
Yeah, literally all you can do is, like, because techno, マジで, like, ナンパとかないから, it's so, like platonic in a way, which is good. Like, people are there for the music, like, great, but like literally all you can do is dance. So I'm just like fucking two-stepping.
False. Love a good makeout sesh to techno.
I've never, like, I cannot even imagine that.
You just like, you're kind of in your own element. Like, everything's just the background noise and you're like, oh.
Like, it was like the most unsexy.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, it was like a vibe, but it was not sexy. Like, it was not like that. But anyway, so I was legit exercising the whole 4 hours. Like, maji cardio. And I was wearing these boots with a little bit of a heel. So all my weight technically is on my big toe. Both my big toes.
Christ.
And I didn't really notice it while I was dancing, but as soon as we got out of the club and I'm like making my way back home, oh my god, like, I thought I had to amputate my big toe because of how much it hurt. Like, it throbbing. I could not, like, the nerves were damaged from stepping on it too much. And like the next morning,
literally 22,000 steps on your big toe.
Yeah.
かわいそう。
で、起きて, I was like, oh my god, I cannot move my legs or my big toe. Like, I have to, that's done.
面白い。
Yeah. But it was a fun night. It was just 2 girls having fun. It was amazing.
A ramen kind of night?
No ramen.
No ramen.
Yeah. So see, even it was a healthy.
Oh, wow.
Might I add. No ramen at night. Nothing. We went straight home. I had water at the end of the night. And I came home at night, like that night before I went out, I had made like a big batch of like vegetable soup. I came home, I drank water and I had vegetable soup and I passed out.
Wow.
And I washed my
Healthy
face.
girl. Healthy girl.
Yeah.
Nice. That sounds fun.
Those are
Good
fun.
night.
Yeah.
My weekend, I went to Hakuba. Super fun. I ski every year. And もう Aussies
そ
everywhere.
うなんだ。
本当にやばい.
Really?
Like, I was the only Japanese
No
person.
way. That's
Like,
crazy.
it's actually crazy.
Why? Is it because it's expensive? Like, why is that?
No, because all the Aussies go for wahori, work holiday.
But then the fact that there's no Japanese people.
I guess they maybe just avoid that town because it's just full of Aussies now.
Oh, no.
But we went to like one restaurant, pizza restaurant, literally zero, all foreigners, all Aussies. The chef, the servers, all Aussies.
Oh, the people that work there too.
Yeah, that work there are all Aussies. Went to Blizzard, which is like a huge, like bar. All Aussies. Workers are all Aussies. Yeah, もうやばい。
すごっ。
もう本当に。で、I was like, it does not feel like Japan. 逆にlike we would be speaking Japanese, like Japanglish,
Yeah.
and they'd be like, oh, like, do you speak shit about people in Japanese? はははとかめっちゃ言われて。I was like, well, it's Japan, we speak Japanese.
Yeah.
まあ、それほど言ってないけど。Yeah, it was crazy. But good. Après ski, lots of partying, lots of drinking. We barely
What does
ski.
après ski mean?
After ski. Like après. Like post ski.
Okay.
Après.
Okay, fucking European all up in here. Whatever.
Après. No, but it's like a thing.
あ、そうなんだ。
Like it's like it means to like drink post ski, like within the mountains.
The
or
last thing I want to do after a fucking cold on my skin but warm and sweaty inside, drenched, like hair gucha gucha, face numb from the cold. The last thing I want to do is drink.
No,
I
but
do not get that culture.
most people barely ski. They just go for the après ski. Like they just do like a ski slope once or twice, and they're like, okay, down to drink. Let's go, みたいな.
But people drink like while skiing too.
Yeah,
like,
we
kinda
were
tipsy.
ripping like fireball shots.
That's so dangerous. 気をつけてマジで。
Oh, it's so fun.
No,
you need
it's
a little bit of
dangerous.
liquid, like encouragement.
No,
you
what
need
if
a
you die? I'm so scared.
No, we're not getting wasted. We're
Okay,
just
but
like sharing
even-
like the
It should be treated as driving. It's literally a sport.
Sometimes you need a
mean?
bit of encouragement, like a courage to just like kind of go for it.
Like it still perplexes me because that is the only sport, like Olympics. It's in the Olympics. It's a sport. なのに you can drink. Give me one other sport in the world that does that. It's only for some reason the most dangerous sport in the fucking snow where you can do that, and that's like okay.
People drink beer and play baseball. That's like a
That's right.
culture.
Really, as they play though?
Like people like beer and baseball. みたいな、ない?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know, but like
But it's like not as normal or like 当たり前.
yeah.
It like freaks me out.
Oh, it's so fun.
I don't get it.
Like you're just a little bit tipsy going down the
Oh my god,
slopes.
I would
You're like,
actually die.
"Woo!"
怖い怖い怖い. I mean, I've never skied, I've only snowboarded, but like I fight for my life.
But that's because if you're like still just a beginner, I think that's
Yeah.
really dangerous. But we're all pretty good like skiers, snowboarders at this point where we're not like, fucked to be like, tipsy.
怖いわ.
Yeah.
If I was a mother, I would be so concerned.
But also, like, what is I don't know why there's this culture of ramen and katsukare in like Japanese ski resorts.
美味しいからじゃないですか、美味しい。
けどなんかそれすごい our friends were asking about it. And I was like, I actually don't know why.
確かに。
Like specifically curry. まあラーメンはわかるかもしれないけど、北海道とか札幌とかさ、it's like very ramen, heavy.
It's probably like easy to serve
確か
on
に
like a mountain top
in like a
a
cabin
big-
みたいな。
Yeah.
cafeteria とかね。
Like you
確かに
can't expect like steak とか。
けどおでんとかさ、
ああ、まあ確かに。
けどないじゃん。
まあ maybe because it's like the most like carbs とか。
plus beer.
I guess makes sense.
わからんけど。 Yeah.
I went snowboarding once in my life, like 2 years ago, and like I don't think I drank a single drop of alcohol the whole trip. One, obviously not on the slopes because
Yeah.
I would actually like that would be my fatality.
Yeah.
And after, I'm so fucking tired, like I'm exhausted. If I drank, I would actually pass out. って思った。
もうめっちゃ飲んだ。
Like party in snow.
In snow. But that's what makes it just like, loud music. You're in this...
非日常的。
そう。
No, I get it. As a concept, like I guess I get it.
Yeah.
But in reality, すごいよ。
しかもみんな all wearing ski wear.
Oh my God.
It's so fun.
Okay.
Okay, you do you みたいな。You do you, girl.
Anyways, main topic.
Main topic.
So I was telling Hannah about how a lot of rom-coms, like fiction and like book talk and like book world, has a lot of like there are a lot of well-known tropes. Like for example, black cat golden retriever is a very well-known trope. Enemies to lovers is a very well-known trope. And friends to lovers is also a very well-known trope. But we're like talking about have we ever experienced these tropes in real life?
Yeah.
And specifically with friends to lovers. So this is where we kind of differ.
Yeah. I have experienced... Most of my relationships are friends to lovers.
Most of my relationships have never been friends to lovers. っていうか, I've never.
Or even if I am in a relationship and we break up, we can still also just turn to friends.
So like friends to lovers and then...
Lovers to friends.
Which makes no sense to me.
Lovers to friends, right?
Yeah. So both, I don't get it.
Yeah. She's like, hell no.
Hell no to both.
And 逆に most of my, like, the guys I've dated, guys I've hooked up with, I'm still, like, friends with them. Or on good terms.
Yeah.
But I feel like I'm forced.
So, okay, I think when we were talking, so when we talk about friends to lovers, it's like, it's pretty obvious. It's like you start off as friends and then you kind of slowly realize that you like each other and then you guys get together. So firstly, I have never, like, been with a guy thinking, or like, I've never been friends with a guy and thought like, oh, like maybe I could like date him, or like there's not because there is no inkling in my mind that is like romantic, and it's like a completely different lens that I'm looking through. Like I'm looking through like a friend lens. That's why I can be friends with them. But then for that to shift into like lover's lens, because that is like a very different perspective for me, I'm just like, that freaks me out. If that were to ever shift a little, I'm like, no, go back.
Because why? You just like start judging them more?
Yes. I think like a part of me, so if I already was kind of like, oh, like maybe like I could date them, then they're already in this bucket.
You're right, because you like, start having all these expectations from them.
So. But then because they don't, they are put into this bucket. And so for them to like make a move or like for the vibes to shift even a little, I'm just like, no, stop.
けどちょっとなんか even when you're friends and then you start, seeing how great of a person they are, you like them as a person, as for who they are, でだんだんなんかこう意識しちゃわない? Like だんだん like all his like the things that he does start getting like, oh, なんか急に you're like キュンキュンし始めるとかないの?
キュンキュンまではいかないな。Like I appreciate it for sure if they're like a good person. I'll be like, wow, like what a good friend. って思うけど、キュンキュンまでいかない。
Like 逆に I don't expect anything from a friend.
Okay.
だからこそなんか if he does something that's like ちょっとoh, thanks なんと意識しちゃう。だんだん急に。But like because if like lovers, like you go to dates and you have these expectations and you're like, oh, red flag, oh, he did this, he did that. You're already like judging so much from that first impression. Whereas like if you're a friend, like starting off as friends, you really are just getting to know that person for who they are.
True.
And then, like, you hear their, like, embarrassing moments and stories, or like, oh, like, work の話とかいろいろして、you, like, just know them for them. And then, それから you start adding things on. You're like,
I
oh.
cannot.
Yeah.
なんだろう、普通に恥ずかしい。Like, I don't know, I get that, like,
Yeah.
because you're friends and you get to, like, have different, like, deep conversations,
Yeah.
whatever, but, like, for that to be, I can have deep conversation with friends when they're not, like, romantic, or there's no inkling of, like, that is its own set of deep conversations,
Yeah.
I feel, because we can almost talk about it as, like, a third person perspective.
Yeah.
Like, we can be really objective about it.
Yeah.
But then when it's, like, with a romantic person and I'm having deep conversations,
Yeah.
it's like, it's very purposeful. Like, I want them to know the inside of, like, my soul. みたいな. It's very vulnerable in a, like, more different way.
けどそれってなんか難しくない？ Because it's like 他人に話してるんだよ。Like,
そっちの方が全然楽。
Oh, interesting. なんか他人に別にそれ話したくない。
でも全然他人の方が気楽。
Really?
Yeah.
I would much rather talk about like deep shit with friends. で、そこでだんだんなんかいろんなこうキュンキュンする話とか、そこにまで行けたら it's like, oh, we do have something って思っちゃう。って思う。
I don't know, no, I like feel so embarrassed by that. Like, that feels like a level of vulnerability that I cannot get to yet.
Really?
Yeah.
めっちゃ違う。
If I were to bare my soul to a guy friend
Yeah.
in a way that I do with a guy that I'm dating, なんか、I don't know.
Bare soul っていうか、you're just like, なんか、you're just getting to also know your friend better too when you do that.
I guess. But like, I also, the way that I have guy friends in my life is like very bro. Like, I also turn into a man みたいな感じぐらいの距離感だから、like, 乙女になるのが、because being vulnerable to me is like, I'm always kind of, like a hard ass, like this. But then with like the guys that I'm dating, like, I do want to show that I'm like, I am a woman.
Yeah,
like, I do have feelings.
I'm a woman.
Contrary to popular belief, I do have feelings. っていうのを見せるのがなんかめっちゃ乙女になる感じがするから、それがすごくおーってなっちゃう。Like, oh my god.
What am I doing?
Yeah.
So you don't have like deep talks with your guy friends?
No. I mean, we do.
Yeah.
But it's like I said, it's always like when I'm talking with my guy friend, it's like talking side by side, like in a counter talk.
Yeah.
And we're looking at the same thing, and we're
Yeah.
talking about the same thing.
Yeah.
It's still deep,
Yeah,
but we're looking at the same direction. But with the guy that I'm dating, like we're looking at each other, like face to face in a restaurant, みたいな. And that is like that feels so different for me. So it's still deep. Both are still deep conversations, but it's like, どうぞ my heart みたいな
Well, of course I'm not doing the my heart too.
But that's how it feels like.
Oh, okay. Yeah, そういうことね。Because of course, like the things I say to my guy friends versus to my lover are obviously ちょっと separated. Like, obviously I would explain more, go deeper with someone I'm in a relationship with. I'm not saying I talk deep with everyone and everything and everyone, but なんかそうやってできる友達も大切だと思う。
まあそうね。まあいないからあんまなんかちょっとピンとこないのかも。Yeah. It doesn't really, I can't really imagine that.
So I feel like like being turning to friends is you have like なんだろうな not just chemistry. Like chemistry is just like なんか
like attraction.
So attraction. But there's just like more depth to it, I feel like.
Yes.
But then, yeah, the hardest part though is probably breaking up and then going back to friends. It's ちょっと違和感ある？
だからそれも if you are originally already friends, then I guess you kind of have to become friends again.
そうね。
But see, I never have that. So there's never an obligation to be friends after breaking up.
そう。
Hence, I never am friends. I never stay in contact after the thing is done.
But I do think going to like turning into friends after like going back to being friends again is easier than like just from straight lovers to friends. Because going from lovers to friends, you don't know, like, もう最初から you've been treating this guy as like more intimate, like very, you know,
Yeah.
as a boyfriend, as a man. だからそこから friendly vibes になるのがめちゃくちゃ難しい。
Yeah, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I've never.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I can't
You're
even
like,
fathom.
how do I treat you now as a
Yeah.
friend? Like, all I've met you is like, you know,
Yeah.
もうすぐこう、なんか dating vibes.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't know how to like switch that.
Yeah, yeah. Like I've only seen you as a man that I want to also kiss.
So
How can I only see you as a man that I want to not kiss
do
but still
that
hang out
anymore?
with? Like,
みたいな。
what is like when I have broken up in the past, my last two boyfriends, both of them, while breaking up, like, and it was already kind of like settled, they're like, oh, but can we stay friends?
Wait, men always say that.
Men usually
always
say that, right?
typically say, "Can we stay friends?"
But for me, I'm like, why would I want to be friends with you if I cannot make out with you? Like, there is no merit to this anymore for me. Like, if again, like, I guess if we were originally like best friends,
Yeah.
then there's like, oh, like maybe we can go back to that. But
Yeah.
like, it was
それも
not
難
that.
しいけどね。
Yeah, like already from the get go, like I looked at you as a romantic partner.
そうそうそうそう。
And if the romantic is not there and the partner is not there, then what
Yeah.
is there left?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
of course,
yeah.
the relationship itself was great, but like, I don't know, it was not a friendship though.
そっちは難しい。うん。
でもハンナはさ、その仲良くしてますじゃん。比較的に compared to me at least.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
And that baffles me. I'm like,
Yeah.
I could never. But I think すごいなと思う本当に。Like to be able to like draw a line and like differentiate.
Yeah.
Like that was that. Like
Yeah.
let's say like, for example, I can't really think of like if I hook up with someone, like if I kiss someone or like we make out, we have like a moment like that. I don't know if I can ever go back to like a actual friendship. I can be indifferent about it. I don't know if I can like hang out again. でも全然 hang out するじゃん。
全然できる。
それはどうやって
Because, like you said, I'm really good about just like putting everything like past me. Especially like, okay, we hook up or whatever, and it didn't work out, which is why we ended up deciding to be friends. で、もうそれをもう普通に受け止めて、もう just like, well, like clearly it didn't work for a reason. Like he also didn't want it. Like I didn't see it working. Like お互いそう思ってるから we're like able to move on as friends. I think if one of us still had like feelings, then it's a bit awkward. But I feel like in these friendships that I have, I think it's such a mutual like this probably isn't a thing. Like we did it. It was that. Oh, it didn't work out. I think we're better off friends. みたいな. Let's just move on. Let's pretend that didn't happen.
But when you hang out, like, how can you pretend? You will always remember the sensation of like hooking up with them, no?
Sensation is weird.
Like that, なんか
like yeah, that's also there, but at the same time, なんだろうな。
全然なんか you can just もうそれはそれみたいな。
いや、本当にそれはそれ。
Yeah.
But also, I'm kind of forced to be friends with these people because my friends were all in this like same like group とか、まあ friends of friends とか、だからこそ we're friends. But 逆に like I'm actually not friends with any of my Bumble dates.
Oh. Okay, because you don't have to.
I don't have to. And yeah, なんか合わないし、マジで。
But
で、そもそも I don't go out of my way to be like, let's hang out.
確かに確かに。
But if I see him at a bar or club, I'm, you know, more than happy to just like have a conversation. But
Would
like,
you go up to them to was able to say hi though? If you notice them?
particular people, yes. Particular people, no.
なるほどね。
けど全然話せる。If I'm like forced in that situation, I just pretended and have. Oh my god! Hey, good to see you. How are you?
Hey bro!
Hey.
無理。それも嫌だ。
逃げる？
逃げる。
もう絶対話したく
I'll be
ない。
like,
Let's get out of here.
Yeah,
みたいな。Yeah. まあ全然大丈夫。
I mean, I think I would like to experience it, maybe.
Yeah. But I feel like for you, you have such a hard ick when you get out of a relationship.
Oh yeah, lovers to friends I could never. I meant like friends to lovers. I would like to experience it.
Friends to
Yeah,
lovers.
yeah. I think that is like you said, it's probably the healthiest way to get into a relationship, TBH. But yeah, I don't know. なんかやっぱりlike it's different lenses. Like if I'm seeing someone in a romantic sense and like I'm already attracted, like there are certain things that like you said, like ick me out versus if it was just friends, like I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
But then as soon as that starts to shift into that different lens, it's just like I cannot. You got different prescription. Like I cannot see.
まあね。けど、なんか、it's special though when when it goes from lover or friends to lovers.
That's what see. This is I think why low-key I'm avoidant because that freaks me out.
Oh, for me that's like, oh my god, I found the one. Like finally, this like, yeah. って思うんだけど。
Like that depth freaks me out a little bit.
Red flag, red flag.
I know. No, because like I said, to be side by side and to be looking at the same thing versus to be like right in front and to be like talking about the same thing. Like, I think it has to be one or the other for me to like handle the depth. I can handle this depth, like side by side. I can handle like face to face depth. I don't know if I can handle both at the same time.
けど、ここからこうに変わるんだよ。
だからそれが freaks me out. Because 今までは like up until then we were talking in depth about like relationships like this, like oh now this is hard, like like being vulnerable, but like with a distance because we're both not looking at each other.
Yeah.
But at the moment that they start looking at me, I'm like, wait, wait. しかもまあそうね、it's different.
けど、めっちゃ気まずい時もあるよね。
そうだよ。
Like when you fully think you guys are just friends, and then he feels like a certain way, and then he.
What?
思い出しちゃった。
Can you talk about it in a generic sense?
Yeah, like I've experienced where like I thought we were just really good friends, and we would like he was someone that I would easily like go to just like hit up. And like I think for him he started getting feelings because of how much we would hang out. But for me, I fully thought it was just like, 全然何も思ってなくて I also was just like not in a place to be in a new relationship or like, anything like that. And he knew that because he was my good friend. Like I would always talk about it. けどなんか空気読めなかったのかな、なんかいろいろ he just started to like do things that I was like uncomfortable with. Like I think he thought that we were like turning into friends to lovers.
He thought it was face to face.
He was face to face, but I was side to side. でめっちゃ気まずかった。Like I'm sorry if you thought my kindness was like flirting. Like I really wasn't trying to, be like that. And then we ended up kind of not being as close, but
you guys are still friends.
Yeah, we're still friends. We're still friends.
そうそう。
けどちょっと気まずかった。
まあ確かにね。Yeah, that's see also to prevent that. まあ it's kind of unpreventable at a certain extent, but to prevent that as much as possible, the way that I treat my guy friend is like I also become a guy, or like 女の子扱い一切しないから、I can also feel as comfortable to like be friends. And so like I try to keep that as much as possible. Like I really work hard to make it as
broy.
Yeah, as
I am too.
Right.
結構
True. But you're also just like nicer as a person. I'm not nice. I'm nice to my girlfriends. I'll do a lot of things to my girlfriends. But like to my guy friends, to be honest, I mean, one, I don't care for them as much as I do my girlfriends. But two, it's also because I try to be as bro as possible.
Yeah, 確かに。
But where was I going with this? Oh, I was gonna say like because that's also there. Like even harder for me to consider someone who's a guy friend as romantic. Like, I just was calling you dude.
Yeah.
You know? How can I kiss you?
けどその dude とか見せてるのに、それに対してだんだん like he's like kind of treating you like a girl、like girl って言ったら変だけど、なんか女の子扱い、だんだんこうしてくれるのにキュンキュンしない？ちょっとだんだん
わかんないわ。
あーそっか
まだちょっとわかんない。
なるほどね。
I don't know, maybe one day there will be.
Yeah.
But so far, it freaks me out. And also, like, low-key, again, like, I can only really talk about, like, from the past, but, like, when a guy has made a move on me when I fully thought that we were just friends, I kind of low-key feel a little betrayed. Because it's like, oh, like, 結局そっちかよ. Like, for me, a friendship, especially with a guy friend, because I don't have a lot of them, is like very sacred.
Yeah.
And so when that veers into like romantic territory, I'm like, I date a lot, or okay, I'm not a slut, but like I date, you know,
date around.
Like I have had experiences with more men romantically than I've had in just a platonic like close guy friend situation. And so those are like few and far between. But then when that goes into this, it's like,もう結局そっちかよみたいな. Like in the end, it's like that's all you were like thinking of me. ちょっと思っちゃう.
逆にね.
So it's like a little bit disappointing. Yeah. Oh yeah, have you ever seen those TikToks where it's like when a guy friend like makes a move on you and it's like you guys like watching a movie or something, he's like, cool
oh my
movie,
god, and
right?
they start fucking kissing
and they're like they're like
there was like a trend of like best friends kissing or something.
Oh, like seeing my reaction of my guy best friend.
Yeah. Like finally making a
think
move
it's
on my
rage
guy
bait,
best
though.
friend. Like
I
I
wonder if it's
hope
real.
it is. Is that what you were talking about?
No, that's not. It was like girls making fun of the fact that like guys, when they like try to make a move on you, like, it's like
they
急にすぎる. It's like the ugliest kiss face. They're like like tongue out, eyes open.
No, it's like that awkward pause of like you don't know if it's happening, but then and then he's like slowly comes into you and you're like
it's like, what the fuck?
超そこだけさ slow-mo だよね. You're like fuck, it's happening, okay みたいな.
Or like a compilation, there was like a guy who was like making fun of guys who kind of like low-key like their girlfriends like in that way. And it was like, oh, like, oh my god, we would be so perfect together. Haha, JK though. And I almost had to cry. Like, I couldn't. I was like,
oh my god.
Or it's like everything is as a joke, but like
but
in
it's
reality,
not.
they're like, hey, yeah, wouldn't it be so funny if we were like 40 and like we just like ended up marrying each other?
You're like the love of my life.
It actually would not be funny. Yeah, no. You're like the love of my life is crazy. And I also wanted to bring up the People We Meet on Vacation. So that's a book by Emily Henry and it was recently adapted to a movie. And that's kind of picking up buzz right now because the original story of it, and forgive me if I'm wrong because I read it a really long time ago, but it's about the main character is this girl and she has a guy best friend. They've been friends forever and they take an annual friend trip. Just the two of them. Already kind of crazy.
Just the two of them?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like an annual trip that they do together, which is already kind of
How
crazy
old are
to
they?
me. They're like 20s now.
Okay.
You know?
Weird.
But I think he has a girlfriend or he gets engaged, something, and then he's like, oh, like I can't go on the vacation anymore, and she's like so low key like disappointed because it's like it was something that they did together always, and like the girlfriend in that story is kind of painted as like not an evil girlfriend, but like that type of girlfriend who like doesn't let whatever, and then but then something happened. They ended up having to take the vacation together. It's a fictional.
Oh, they have
to take the vacation together, and it's like they frame it as like their last big vacation together, like forever. And then push comes to shove, they end up falling for each other. And in that book, like, of course, because the main character is the girl, like, the friend, we kind of are rooting for that. And I never really thought of, like, the girlfriend. But then when it was made into a movie, I guess the way that it was, like, adapted to, like, people were just like, wait, like, if this was... if I was the girlfriend, I'd be pissed.
Yeah.
Because...
The boyfriend goes on this trip.
Okay, what do you mean? First of all, what do you mean annual vacation with your girl best friend? Second of all, like...
Why am I not there?
And then second of all, like, after, I think that they broke up and then they ended up together. I'm pretty sure it's not, like, overlap because it's, like, a fiction book. But, like, if I broke up with my boyfriend and then he got together with his quote-unquote girl best friend...
I would actually kill him.
Yeah. I would go insane.
I would go crazy.
Yeah. Like, I told you so, but, like,
that's
also
like
go
a
insane.
girl's nightmare.
Yeah. And so that's why it was kind of, like, popping off. It's like, dude... Everyone was rooting for the main character, but like low-key the girlfriend is really like kawaisou. Yeah.
Yeah, kawaisou. Yeah, no. I guess like if you put it from a different perspective. So. Like the story kind of changes. But either way the guy sucks.
Yeah, no. The moral of the story is the guy sucks always. Like
the guys suck.
Yeah, but I don't know, it's so hard because now that especially I'm in this like phase of life where I can have more guy friends in life because I never really had that like growing up. But nowadays I do. But then there are people who have girlfriends who are married, whatever. And like I never want to be the position of that girl best friend, you know? I don't want to like be the cause of like weird vibes ever.
Yeah.
Especially because I work so hard to be as bro-y as possible.
Yeah.
But like I wonder, like, you know, without me being conscious of it, if there was ever, like, a time where, like, well, maybe it is, like... Because I have been in the shoes of, like, the girlfriend.
Right.
And to be kind of jealous of the
other girl.
The girl best friend, or, like, the friends that were there before I came along. It's, like, しょうがないんだけど。
しょうがない.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like I've said this before in our other like episodes, but like it's not an issue if you and like the girlfriend meets the girl best friend. And like なんかそこで if the guy is like really open about them, then I feel like there really is ever an issue. I feel like if the guy's weirdly hiding something or when they're hanging out and the guy doesn't tell her that he's hanging out with the friend, the girlfriend, like the girl best friend, then that becomes like, why are you lying to me? Like then she starts having doubts. Like
and that is the guy's responsibility.
It is.
See, yeah, honestly, this could be a feminist theory because why does the girl best friend always get the shit about it when it's clearly she has no obligation towards the girlfriend?
Yeah.
It's literally the guy. It's literally the guy.
Literally the guy's making it weird.
Yeah.
That's probably what's happening.
確かに.
That I've never ever had an issue, or I don't think, never felt like we had an issue with any of my guys, like guy friends, girlfriends. Like, 絶対ハンナ会いたいし like guy best friend だからこそ I'm like, please introduce me to your girlfriend. Like, I want to be chill with her とかなるし But if he's acting weird and like not introducing me, then it gets weird. I'm like, okay, why?
確かに, but then like us, let's say we're all hanging out, but then he didn't tell his girlfriend, and then his girlfriend gets mad at everyone.
Yeah.
It's like, I feel so, like, it's so unfair.
Yeah.
It's not my fault.
No.
Like, it's your fucking boyfriend. I don't know, you know?
Yeah.
And I would feel the same with my boyfriend, too. Like, if I had a boyfriend and he was hanging out with a girl that I was like, oh, that's your girl best friend, I mean, しょうがなく, I know it doesn't make sense, but I would also feel like ill intent towards the girl too. So it's like, I can't really blame, although it is the guy's fault, like I don't blame the girlfriend for feeling this type of way. Even
that
though,
girl?
Even though it, you know, it might not call for it.
Okay, but you know when guys are like, you know, I've had an experience where when a guy was like, oh, like she was so like flirty with me at this bar, like she wouldn't stop talking to me. It was so annoying. Like she wouldn't get the hint. And I'm like, honestly though, I think you're the issue. Because if the girl really felt like she must have felt like she could do it, like she could get there because you were flirting with her,
Like-
because you were giving a bit of a sign.
Like, you could have just ignored her.
Fully ignored her. If a man fully, like, I'm like, hey, and he fully ignored me, I'd be like, kimazu, like, ooh, I don't want to talk to that guy.
right.
Like, and I feel like I've had this conversation where I'm like, you probably made her feel like she can get you, like that you guys can hook up. Or some sort of energy that you gave off. Like, then just fucking ignore her. What do you mean she was being so annoying? Like just leave the situation.
Maybe he's kind of like subtle flex.
Yeah, like subtle. Like what are you trying
I
to?
don't know.
You know.
確かに. I think the girl version of that is when a girlfriend is like, or like one of my girlfriends is like, oh my god, he's so annoying. Like, look what he sent me. And then I look at it, and then I scroll a little bit. It's like,
Girl is like,
ちゃんと編集してるじゃん. You're fucking responding. No wonder why.
she's like rage baiting.
Yeah, I'm like, what the hell? Yeah, of course. なんかちょっと似てる.
So, oh my god.
Yeah.
Like,
It's
look
like,
at
girl,
what
shut
he
the fuck
said.
up.
He's so annoying.
Yeah.
It's like, girl, what did you respond to it?
But I think guys is the same too. It's like, okay, but are you sure you
Yeah.
didn't?
Are you sure you fully ignored her, or were you a little bit entertaining that?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know?
Let's be honest here.
って思
確かに。
う。まあ、off topic
Off topic,
again.
but まあそんな感じかな?
Yeah. So, lovers to friends, friends to lovers cannot do.
Cannot do. TBH, maybe, actually, I don't know. Maybe that'll be my goal next year.
Friends to lovers.
That's so weird though.
But the thing
because
is, you
that's
don't
like,
want to
yeah.
ever force it.
Then that's the same thing as always. That's like me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, マジで no, it just kind of naturally happens. Friends to lovers. Which is why it's also like great. You're not expecting it.
なるほどね。
って思う。
I'll let you know.
まあまあまあ。
I'll let you know if that happens. And if I start freaking out, then you'll know exactly why.
You're like, all of a sudden, you're like, wait, why am I like getting jealous of him? とか why am I like, why am I craving his attention? とか why do I care all of a sudden?
No!
楽しいじゃん
That freaks me out. マジでなんか my heart is racing from how much I don't like that.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Yeah, well, anyways.
Well, let us know if you guys have experienced any of these tropes.
True.
Friends to
True.
lovers, lovers to friends. We would love to hear.
Enemies to lovers?
Enemies to lovers, enemies to lovers. 2H, I've experienced that.
What the fuck does that mean?
Enemies, like, you guys are always like shitting on each other. Like,
like,
it's kind of like, oh my god, shut the fuck up, みたいな感じの vibes.
yeah.
And then, because they say the opposite of love is not hate, it's indifference. And truly, love and hate is just like one paper wall thin apart from each other.
truth.
Yeah. And I think actually that is so much easier for me than friends to lovers, because enemies to lovers, it's like you're already starting at 0.
But also, that's so you.
I know.
Shut the fuck
I
up.
know.
And then that turns into shut up.
God.
そういうこと？
そうね. Or it's like you already know like the bad parts of them, like you're already
Yeah.
fixated on the worst parts of them, so
Yeah.
it can only go up.
But that's such a fine line, because you hate it when a guy talks
I
like
know.
that at the same time.
I only like it when I am attracted to them. Period.
Okay, so attractive guys, or guys that are Stacy's type, go be a little bit mean.
Ugh, that's so toxic. Though. I don't know if I can do that anymore. I said it in the past, I have, but
True.
もういいかも。
もういいね、それは。卒業しましょう、それは。
Yeah. 卒業するし、普通に I think at this point in my life ちょっと冷める。なんか、if a guy and you know, or it is like I'm attracted to them, but then the way that they're flirting is like by putting me down. I'm just like, bro, like,
確かに。
next one, please. Like,
I'm not in
the-
middle school.
Yeah, yeah. Like, よくあるのは like if I tell them that we do a podcast, they'll be like, oh, like what, like you guys talk about like boys and stuff みたいな、なんかちょっと making fun. I don't like that at all. I'm like, no, I'm gonna block you. You don't deserve to hear any of my opinions actually.
over,
Yeah.
確か
でめっ
に。
ちゃ思う like I can't take that anymore.
まあ、大人になったって
No
こと
more
ですよ。
enemies to lovers.
Friends to
Yeah,
lovers.
2026 healthy relationships only.
ということで、
はい
はい。またありがとうございました。
So wait, you wanted to ask about you wanted to collect.
Oh yeah. I mean, I don't know the topic yet, but like I feel like next episode we want to like ask
Beforehand, before we film some, I don't know, like ask us anything type of thing on Instagram.
Oh, ask us anything type. Yeah. あ、そっち系ね。
We'll
Let's
solicit
do
your
that.
opinions.
True. So look out for our Instagram and our TikTok stories, and please put answers or questions. Okay. それ出します。
はい。
Alright.
では。
See you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.